Today is Tuesday, July 12th, 2022, and I just received this package from the Secretary of State for the state of Michigan, and as you can see, it's dated May 20th, 2022. It was sent to my old address, but it took until July 5th to get transferred for some reason. I have no idea. And then it had this new address label, but it took all that time just to get to forward my mail. And that's where it starts out. And then I got a violation. Let me see, I'll start out from this beginning if I can find that first page. Here it is. And this is dated May 16th, 2022. And it's got my address, my license number, birth date, and it says Department of State, Office of Hearings, Oversight, OHAO has received a notice of a major violation, just like a major violation when they revoked my license in July of last year when I wasn't even in my vehicle for 15 minutes. This is the same thing, same scam, major violation, tampering and circumvention. This is a real joke. Notice of a hearing, request for a hearing. They claim they sent this to me in May, but I just got it yesterday. And this is what they're doing to me. Take my license away based on absolutely no evidence. Let's go over all of this evidence that they sent me. This is a real joke. I don't know where to start, but I'll go right from the... Here's I moved between April 9th and April 10th. I was on the road for 24 hours, and I had absolutely no problem with the vehicle at all. Look at this. Startup test passed, engine start, retest requested, rolling retest passed, and that's the equipment operating normally. That's the way it's supposed to operate. See, it goes all the way to middle afternoon. No, it actually goes to this goes to from 4:09 to 4:10 to 3:18. Now let's see the next page. Okay, now take a look at this. This is where it starts failing. Test, start, stop. Engine start, retest requested, pass, and then all of a sudden, look at this. At 4:30, retest requested, passed. And then it started. Engine start, stop. Engine start, engine stop. Engine start, engine stop. Engine start, engine stop. Retest requested at 4:52, and I passed it. But that's impossible. That's a failure of their equipment, of Intaxlock defective equipment failing. And then the first thing the state does is take my license away from me. They don't even look at the evidence proving that I was innocent. Look at this. An idiot could figure this out. A blind idiot could figure out that it was the equipment failure. Look at this. 4:52, rolling retest passed. 5:03, engine start, stop, start. Then it's retest requested. I was driving at the time, and I didn't even know this was giving me these error messages, because it would ask me for a request, and I would blow in, and I blew negative. Then it goes all the way to 6:40. And this was me driving. 5:55 passed. Then it's 6:06, 6:07, 6:22, 6:20. Start, stop. That's a failure of their equipment. Then you go to, look at this. Goes to 4:10, 6:50, engine start, stop, retest at 7:10. That's when I got home. That's when I got home to my new house at 7:27. Engine stopped, and I went to sleep, and it's saying that at 9:41 it says power off. That has nothing to do with me. I was sleeping at the time. It says tampering, circumvention. That has nothing to do with me. And then here it says at 11:01 power on. I have no idea what that means. Then it goes to there's nothing between the 11th That's when the thing failed, and the equipment didn't start at all. And I contacted Intoxilock, and for 16 days they diagnosed it before they finally realized that the thing was dead and they weren't going to get it started. So they had it towed to their service center on the 26th of April, and that's why I missed my Lapeer County Circuit Court trial date, opening day. And that's when corrupt Lapeer County prosecutor John Miller, who knew all about the problems that I was having with this defective equipment. Instead, he went in and told Judge Holoka that I failed to appear, so Holoka put a warrant out for my arrest. Everybody's sabotaging the taxpayers. These people do not work for us. And then it goes to 419, startup passed, and I didn't test anything. That wasn't me. I have no idea, because this thing was dead on the 19th. And that's when Intoxilock told me on the 19th. They told me that was it the 22nd? Yeah, the 22nd. That's when they told me, that was a Friday. They told me that they would have to have my vehicle towed, and they couldn't get it in until April 26th. But then it said the 22nd. The 22nd was the day that they told me that I wasn't passing these tests at all. I have no idea what this means at all. This wasn't me. And then it said on the 22nd, power off. And then they accused me of tampering with it. And they said that it was their equipment. They finally agreed to replace it, and that they didn't charge me. If I tampered with their equipment, they would be suing me, or they would be charging me, which they did. They paid for the equipment to be replaced. That means it was their equipment failure. This happened the same thing as it happened when it tested me on July 30th, 2021. Tested me, and they said the state of Michigan called it Mr. Rolling Retest, when I wasn't even in the car, and the car was parked in a parking lot for 15 minutes. And the state of Michigan judge, with no probable cause, took my license for 3 months, and I had to beg to get it back. And here we go again. And then here's the pictures. None of these pictures make sense. None of the pictures make sense compared to what they're saying, where I missed the test. These showed, the only pictures that they sent me were pictures of me passing the test. Here's the test. 3:54 p.m. on the 9th, 4:03 on the 9th, 4:24 on the 9th. .452, 5:53 on the 9th, 5:57 p.m. on the 9th, I drove 24 hours. 6:10 on the 9th, 6:22 on the 9th, 6:59 on the 9th, 7:21 on the 9th, 7:37 on the 9th. Then it tested me, waited all the way till the 11:02 p.m. I think that's because I pulled up to my house and we were moving all that time, and I jumped back in the car. It was 11 o'clock before I was able to drive my driver home, who I rented a truck. So I passed the test at 11:02. It goes to 11:13, passed the test. 11:31, passed the test. Everything was working fine. 12 o'clock, passed the test. I had no idea what was going on. Everything was working fine, I thought. 12:40 a.m., passed the test. 1:19, 1:44 a.m., passed the test. 2:18 a.m. on the 10th. 3 o'clock on the 10th. 3:18 on the 10th. 3:29 on the 10th, 3:48 a.m. on the 10th, 3:56 on the 10th, 4:30 on the 10th, 4:52 a.m. on the 10th, 5:13 on the 10th, 5:55 on the 10th, 6:40 on the 10th, 7:10 on the 10th. That was it. 7:10. That was the last time I tested. I got home and I fell asleep, and I passed the rolling retest. And you can see, based on all that other log evidence, that thing was failing for 2 days. And then they screwed me for 16 days. They couldn't get it started. Then finally, on the 19th of April, they said, we're going to have it towed. Then they said that's when they're telling me that somehow I tampered with it. I don't even know how I would tamper with it. I don't even know where this device is. I don't know if it's under the hood or if it's under my dash. I don't know. I was eligible to have this thing taken off my vehicle on February 22nd, 2022, and Taxalock screwed around with the paperwork, and then their equipment failed, and then instead of the state of Michigan looking at the evidence of my innocence, they revoke my license and tell me I can't drive, and I have to have another hearing, just like they did in July when the thing failed and took a picture of me when I wasn't in the vehicle, and the judge didn't even look at the evidence. These people are idiots. They don't work for the taxpayers. They're working for it's a profit center, and in Taxalock is a parasitic, predatory, state-mandated vendor that must be paying off the state of Michigan Secretary of State to get away with stealing money from taxpayers the way they have been. So that's it for now. I'll keep reporting as I put together more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.